started my practice in '88, basically. In fact, I've been like working with Misbah Najmi Associate for about 5 years. उस ज़माने में I've been like working with Misbah Saab, and my partner Sazan Naqsh was working with Habib Fidali. At that time, we were working on Indus Valley School design project. We've been like involved into conceptual sketches and into a design process. And simultaneously we were working for different multi-discipline kind of like projects like residential, commercial, office buildings. We have started with the name of Wall initially. Then we established our firm as a Tanveer and Sazan Associates. Under this umbrella, we've been like working for numerous projects, mainly into residential projects. We believe Karachi is a hot and humid city, and people need courtyards and green spaces within the house. And Karachiites need windows for cross ventilation and large windows but the land is so expensive. I believe we should have sort of like breathing spaces within the concrete structures, which will act as a breather within the house. So mainly we can't afford, because the land is so expensive, we can't afford courtyards. So we end up with small pockets of green areas within the house and what you call as an atriums inside the house. उसको हम डिज़ाइन इस तरह से किया जैसे पुराने यहाँ पे आप शक्कर के घर चले जाएं तो वो विंड कैचेस होते हैं और इस तरह की चीज़ें जो हैं वो हमने सॉर्ट उसको रिवाइव किया और उस तरह से उसको अपने घरों में इस्तेमाल करना शुरू किया। और these concept can be like very useful. Or water body, in fact, now the dengue factor is so dominating, so we have to have like a kind of like breathing spaces, dry spaces within the house, which kind of like act as antibiotic for the houses. So this is mainly, in fact, the houses should be practical and functional, or mainly economical also. So these are the main themes. We want our clients to be more friendly. The houses should not be untouchable for them. It should be like get along with the spaces. We create spaces like the drawing, dining and lounge is a concept of a very Western kind of like. We provide dining with the lounge, which is like very, this is how Asians and Pakistanis, use these formal spaces. Dining is like more informal spaces for us, because drawing room is where we want our guests to come in. Otherwise, to our dining, ज़्यादातर हमारे घर के लोग ही होते हैं जो हम डाइनिंग तक लेके आते हैं. Otherwise, we just want to treat them into our drawing room area. ये courtyards जो है ना वो they are big in scale. और लेकिन ये है कि यहाँ पे हम तो जो छोटे से छोटा घर भी होता है, इनफैक्ट अगर हम फ्लैट भी डिज़ाइन करते हैं तो उसके अंदर भी स्मॉल एक हम कोर्टयार्ड की तरह की चीज़ बनाते हैं. That gives an skylight, which is essential for your health, and the cross ventilation, which is because hot air goes up or ventilate करती है. So these are atriums. You can see in our mostly in our projects. Mostly the contemporary architects go for the permanent materials which will last long for the project. और वो डिटेरिएट इतने जल्दी नहीं होते हैं, ख़राब नहीं होते हैं, लेकिन कॉस्ट उसकी ज़्यादा होती है। हमारी पुरानी वी डू लॉट ऑफ रेजिडेंशियल बिल्डिंग्स आल्सो, तो मस्जिदें हमने बहुत की हैं, उसके अंदर भी हमारी कोशिश होती है, लाइक आई बीन लाइक वर्किंग विद quite a few numerous मसाजिद, और उसमें तो उसमें यही होता है कि मटेरियल ऐसे लगा दें, क्योंकि इस तरह की जो रिलीजियस बिल्डिंग्स होती हैं मेंटेनेंस बड़ा इशू है उनका, तो उसके अंदर इसी तरह के कुछ को चाहिए। इनिशियली कोई मटेरियल ऐसा हम डाल दें उसमें कि वो फिर थोड़ा उसको चले और उसको मेंटेनेंस की कम से कम ज़रूरत है। We've been like using a lot of permanent external finishes like colorcrete and mud plasters and different kind of plasters, pigmented plasters. They are expensive and time consuming. So we met Ressichem and we know this product, and we applied into quite a few projects which comes out well. That is in terms of their cost, and their application time is very less. So it's very viable. I personally like recommend. In fact, I have like recommended into our very multi-storied building, and so I believe it should come out well. And I have all my praise and in fact appreciation for this material for any future any projects in future. Thank you very much.